live. Wow, that's a surprise every time I do this, actually. Yeah, it takes like 10 seconds, so it's kind of like a little bit of fun. If I speak super loud, hopefully you can see my computer. The audio is working, actually. That's always a good thing to know. Let's see. So yeah, let's get started, meanwhile, because that's why we came here, right? Or maybe just to like take notes on how not to do public speaking. But I prefer to be optimistic. So welcome everyone to the May 1st. It's not even April anymore. Welcome to the May 1st live stream. This is going to be a question and answer. So just feel free to put any comments in the comment place or down below if you came too late. I think it's funny when I talk in real time to people in the future. Okay. Hello, everyone. Oh, your hair looks awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I did it now. It's pretty cool. The camera looks different in a good way. That might actually be the lighting. Let's see. Yeah, because it's the same camera, but if you like, it just looks worse. Today I actually did lighting, which is kind of interesting. Is that too much? Probably. I had it perfect and then I moved it now. But yeah, I'm actually starting to use lights, and now I stared into one, so I'm like, Yeah, so that's why the camera looks a little different. Hopefully it's a good improvement. Oh, and YouTube just gave me a notification that I'm live, which is kind of funny. Do I play any sports? That's a good question. Of course I do. I don't play any official like team sports right now, but well, of course not. It's Corona. But I do a lot of running and I work out daily. So that's that. So yeah, actually recently we've been playing frisbee, soccer, disc golf, soccer, and basketball a little bit. So yeah. Yeah, I hope you are all doing well this fine week. Especially all of you. I don't think I can call you children. That's kind of weird. I hope all of the teenagers and people who are still in school, I hope you're all taking care of yourself and really emphasizing health. Oh, this is another good question. Would I rather travel to the future or to the past? Let's see. Oh, that's a good question. Probably, maybe to the future. I think the future, because it would be a lot more shocking. But also the past, there's a lot of things that weren't documented. It would really take a lot of consideration. But probably future. I think it would just be super interesting to see how everything pans out. And I think it would be less dangerous, like accidentally slapping someone and the whole world ends. You know? Yeah. It is almost May the 4th. I'm excited. It'll be super fun to say things like that. Because May the 4th is on Monday. On a Monday, they could have done better, but I guess it elevates the Monday, so that's good. So yeah, it's kind of funny. Lately, I've been doing a lot of like morning things and exercise, except for today. Today, I kind of took a day off. But yeah, it's kind of backward quarantine, if you ask me, because I'm actually being productive now, which is totally different. Yeah. And I'm focusing on learning, stuff like that. All of this stuff, those like YouTube channels that are super successful tell you to do, but for real. Let's see. Yeah. let's see, yeah, running, exercise, all that good stuff. Yeah, and yesterday something shocking I did was I time blocked some of my day. So like I woke up and then every 15 minutes I would basically I would write down what I did in those 15 minutes. So I have like 6:30, or 7 o'clock. I did nothing productive. Uh, 8:45. I just called someone a cheese boy. Apparently, I spent 15 minutes spamming someone. Yeah. Then it just really helps me manage my time. So that's another tool you can put in your tool belt, along with your pepper spray and hot sauce and Olive Garden breadsticks. I don't know. These, see, TGIF. I don't know what that means, but I don't know if I do. Oh, here's something. Is everyone flexing right now? I feel like because everyone's alone, they don't get to naturally flex. So everyone's like, look what I can do. Oh, okay. Thank good. It's Friday. It is Friday. Something I like about Fridays is right now. It's kind of fun to talk. Sometimes I talk too much, but too much is a good problem. Can't believe I had to look that up and still couldn't figure it out. Yeah, I looked it up and then it said, and then I thought it was and then it says it's a restaurant. So I'm like, yeah, weird flex, but okay. Yep, we actually got flex tape to fix a sprinkler pipe, which I don't think is the right way to do it. But anyways, we got flex tape, so we are, so that's really funny. I want to use some on my simulator. Flex tape is the new Supreme sticker, actually. It increases the value of things. Yeah, I guess I want to take this little moment right here and say that take this quarantine opportunity to practice good habits and establish them, because you won't have this opportunity very often to establish really good habits. So make sure to get good habits, because right now there aren't a lot of things that you have to go to. So yeah, we don't have flex tape here. Oh, that's so sad. I'll have to. I wonder if I could ship some. I don't think it would be worth it. It's basically duct tape, but there's a cool salesman. Yeah. Oh wow, I already talked 8 minutes. I think that's a record for the little intro chunk I have. No, I think one time I had just the whole stream, me talking about weird random stuff. So we're making good time. Okay. So, oh yeah, I'm also learning right now. I'm learning C# coding, kind of. It's a little interesting because my computer did this weird thing. I'll tell you about it in a little bit. But yeah, basically, I think it's saved, but we should be good. But yeah, I'm taking a few online coding classes. There's one on YouTube that's pretty good. I'll have to share the link in the description. And then I'm also working with CAD, not related to the coding, but I'm also working on the ADF, or I want to start working on it. I, of course, have procrastinated just a little. So yeah. Oh yeah, how is the editing of the interview going? It's going really great. So far, well, actually, by great. Hello. Can I use your caliper? Yeah. It is. I see this cylinder on the office chair. I need to know it should be. Here it is. Here you go. Okay. How is the editing of the interview going? by super well, I guess I mean I haven't started, but that's not bad. But I feel like a lot of it is getting started and then just focusing for like an hour and trying to get it as crisp as you can, and then just doing that a few times. But yeah, so I have all of the clips. They're not quite in a folder yet, but I have all the clips and they look good, so I'm excited to edit. And yes, so it'll hopefully be edited by next Monday, or the Monday after next one. So probably May 11th. That's the date I put on my calendar right here. I have this like fancy calendar for all of my videos now. It's in Notion. I'll talk a little bit about it later, but the date for what is happening? Yeah, but the date for the Grip and E interview with Isaac is going to be set for the 11th, and I'm really trying now because I have a lot more time to actually meet my deadlines, which will be interesting. I haven't done that in a while. What program do I use to edit? That's a good question. I use Filmora Wondershare 9 currently. I used to use WeVideo, but now I'm moving on to DaVinci Resolve. WeVideo is a subscription. Filmora Wondershare, you can buy a lifetime access or a subscription. And then DaVinci Resolve is free, but it's very complicated. There's a very steep learning curve. So I'm really going to start to learn of the color grading mechanics behind it and how to navigate it, and then slowly transition to it into DaVinci Resolve. Let's see. Can the game be played using a controller on Xbox? Flight Simulation. Flight Simulator X, I believe, can be played on an Xbox controller. Yeah, I think it should be able to. Yeah, it looks like you can just look that up. And then there's the top result for me was, yeah. So it looks like you just go into it and then go into settings and assign keys and axes. Yeah. So yeah, just go into your settings. You can play Microsoft Flight Simulator with an Xbox controller, and you should be able to play X-Plane as well, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think that should be good. Oh yeah, because it's just a game controller. So yes, you should be able to use an Xbox controller for flight simulators. Okay, I'm learning. What do you think of HitFilm? HitFilm Express, the editor, I haven't tried yet. Just remind, like right here. Yeah, I haven't really worked with this one too much, but I'll really have to look into it a little bit. I think DaVinci Resolve might be a better fit, but it looks like this one definitely has some competition. Yeah, I'll definitely look into it a little more, and I think I would. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I will definitely have to try it out a little bit, but this computer is a little bit slow, so I don't know how well that would work, but we'll try it out. Hello, Absolutely Aviation. I hope you're doing well. See, yeah. Yeah, that brings me to one of my other points. Apparently, editing takes a long time if you don't do it right. So, like, so I'm starting to use scripts actually for videos, which is interesting. Like right here, I have my live stream script, and it just has specific points that I should hit. Otherwise, it's kind of just chaos, and I'm like staring at the chats, waiting for the next one so I can talk, which is kind of uncomfortable and awkward for everyone a little bit. Yeah, the live streams are more or less unstructured, even with a script, because there are just so many. You can just hit multiple points, and they don't necessarily have to be in a specific order. So yeah. Yeah. Oh, that brings me to my computer. So like, yeah. So about a week ago, you might have heard a little bit about this, but the computer, the shift key was, no, not the shift, the control key was held down. So all of the keyboard shortcuts and you were messed up, and you couldn't even use, or it's not that the keyboard shortcuts were messed up. Well, they were, but you couldn't type anything, because if you just typed like salesman, it would go Control S, Control A, which highlights all of it, and then Control L, and it was just a mess. So I had to actually keep all the files on my computer, and then uninstall Windows and reinstall Windows. It was a mess, but it works now, and I can press Control all I want, and it goes on and off instead of all over the place. So yes, no one asked, but I still said it. Yeah. So yeah, that is everything with the computer fiasco. It's a little, yeah. So now I'm just getting used to having an operational computer again. So I need to reinstall all the programs. Like, I don't even have Flight Simulator on this computer yet. I barely installed my editor and FreeCAD, my editor because I need to edit the videos, and then FreeCAD because for part of Monday's video, I have the 3D printed files. Oh, Isaac from the Grip and E project said, I got some new Arduino Megas today. That's really awesome. I have some new ones right here, unless I open them. Yeah, I'm really excited to see that, because our Arduino Megas are so useful, because they have 50 inputs and they can do so much, which I'm excited for. Let's see, yeah. Oh, and I'm also getting quicker at editing. I've noticed that, which is awesome. It's a lot more fun when it's not painful. Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. If you haven't already, join the Discord. I think I said that before, but if you haven't, definitely do it. There's a ton of flight simulator enthusiasts and a lot of people that just enjoy it in general. So yeah. Make sure to join. Also, press the fancy verified button. That'll make sure we know you're not a hacker, because hackers don't know how to press buttons. Yeah, it's robot protection, more or less. And it also, so just a fancy security thing. It's also like a little contract in a way, but you know. So yeah. And also make sure to sign up for any of the reaction roles you'd like to. Oh, learning how to fly the F-18 in DCS. That's super cool. Yeah, the F-18 Hornet is a really good airplane. I like it. Yeah, I need to get flying DCS and a few other games and simulators, because I've mostly been Microsoft, and then a little bit of X-Plane, and then like a little bit of GOFS, because it's just versatile and you can tell other people it. But yeah, let's see. Oh yeah, and also, I guess right now we'll say, what video should I do next? So in the chat over here, or here, I think over here, in the chat over here, you can tell me which video I should do next, and which one, any recommendations. And of course, you can always do this throughout the entire chat. So yeah. The gripping is better. Other side? This side? That's so sad. I've been doing... Let's see. I'll just do this. I'll do like this, so it can be the bottom or both sides. But what about the top? Oh, dang it. We'll have to do like... Okay, I won't... I won't even try. Let's see. The simulator walkthrough of progress. I just read the heading. Let's walk through the progress of the simulator with our very, very stabilized camera that's extremely professional and what's a good word? Metamorphosis? Nah. Okay, so lately we have the VORs. The first VOR or CDI is not yet put in, but the second one is kind of put in. You'll notice it doesn't have a needle because maybe it just doesn't want one. Okay, and then we have all of the instruments that are fun. We have the switch panel that I've really procrastinated making a new one that matches the panel. It's kind of funny. And I don't have a reason because now I have material. I just need to like go for it. Yeah, I have the yoke that I'm really experimenting with because you'll look over here. The mechanics behind it. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, right here. I really need to finish designing this, tweaking it, making it better. And I want to add a few more features like end stops and other things that'll make it better. Because one of the problems is that turning this will actually break potentiometer right here. So I really need to design like an anti-backlash or a limit. So yeah, that's for right now. So I need to design a lot of that. And I need to make sure that the yoke moves in and out smoother. You can tell that it isn't very stable right now. There's a lot of play, and I'd like to minimize that as much as I can. So yeah. Hello again. There we go. That's kind of fun to see. And I usually do that about halfway through the stream because, it takes fun. Okay, so the sim looks amazing. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's weird because now it looks like totally different than it did before. I honestly think the yoke did so much for it because without the yoke, it just looks like a panel. But then with the yoke, it's like, come fly with me. Yeah, it's so cool. But yeah, I think most of it is the yoke, even though it's kind of broken a little bit. If I make a bigger yoke, then it'll be like, yes. I'm not sure if this is to scale yet. I'm going to have to do flight training so that I know the scale of it and how to fly, but mostly the scale of things. Just kidding. Yeah. I think some people were curious about my setup. So basically, I have a camera bag, and the camera you use to film. That's basically it. And you have computers to edit. Then lights. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, and I have this desk to film on. And I have a microphone. I'll have to do a video about it if anyone wants it. But someone was just asking about it last week. So yeah. Come fly with me, come fly with me, let's fly away. I don't think I read that right. Let's go here. Do. Okay. Oh, hi, Captain. I have read your email. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad to help. Let's see. What was that song? I think I got the words totally, the lyrics totally wrong. Okay. So yes, that is for later. We will not do karaoke again. But apparently we did last week. Let's see. So yeah. Oh, I'm actually right now. I've actually decided to sell parts because a lot of people don't have 3D printers, and it's quite a big investment if you're just getting started. So I'm selling these. I'm gonna start with the VOR, and then as I make more, design more, then I'll sell more. So next week I'll announce selling these in my video. Oh shoot, I announced them right now. But yeah, if anyone's interested, look at a video next week. It'll be on VORs or course deviation indicators. Let's see. How tall am I? I'm actually gonna check. I don't know. Oh, yeah, about 5 foot, like 8 or 10 or something. I don't even know. At least 3 feet. That's not too tall. About average. Let's see. Interview. Oh yeah, we talked a little bit about this before, but we are going to have, or in, I have all of the clips for an interview with Isaacs from the Gripen E project. That is coming out in next week, and I'll be editing that like a crazy person, and so it'll be really good to get that out. Yeah, let's go. So yeah, I'll be getting that out. It just shows the process and how much you can learn, stuff like that. It's very interesting. I suggest you go check it out when it's available, but probably not before it's available. That would be a little weird. Do not hack into my YouTube to get it before it's available or what have you. So yeah. Let's see. Huh, that's pretty cool. I do not know metric well enough to make that connection. But yeah. Okay, I looked it up, and that is more than 5 feet. So yes, Dutch people are tall boys. Oh, okay, I'll keep that in mind. Do I have a... I'm not sure what you mean by BIA. But British Island Accountant? I do not. But I don't know what BIA would stand for. Okay, So I always get scared. It's always something, or sometimes it's like funny. Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh, I do not have a BIA certification for aeronautics. Yeah, it looks like it's brevet. I'm not gonna try pronouncing it. But I do not. But I assume that I assume that's like a private pilot license. I do not have my private pilot's license yet, but I will get a private pilot's license within the next few years, and I'm going to start flight training hopefully this summer. And I'm actually in contact with a flight instructor, which is good. And yeah. Yeah. So I don't yet. That's cool. You learn something new every day. What? Okay. Is flight training expensive? It really depends on your country a little bit. Let's see. But for me, yes. But probably not as much as in Europe or some European countries, because of a few aviation taxes, a little bit of stuff like that. So it is expensive, but so is medical school. And if you're really passionate about it, then you should be all right. Let's see. Yeah, for me, it is about $175 for the plane an hour, which is quite expensive, especially for a teenager, and then $50 for the instructor. So that really does add up quite quickly, and you really have to budget for it. But if you can get through it, I'm confident in you. Do I hope to be a pilot? I definitely do. I would like to be, depending on what path I want to take, there are a few choices. So I'll look into those. Right now, I kind of am leaning towards airline, but I could also go a few other ways. So yeah, a pilot would be swell. Okay. Let me. Oh yeah. The mission statement for Captain Bob is have fun, inform, inspire. And so I'm really looking towards making sure those are all in the videos I show. So that'll be something to look forward to. Let me see here. Yeah. And then, oh yeah. And then here are my goals for the next week, if you want to hear them. One of the goals was, oh, okay. Start designing the ABS. The base of it is already designed, but I just need to do a little bit more designing on it. Just to make sure it's, or like, to keep it in, yeah, I just need to do a little more designing to make sure it's great. And then I need to work more on the transponder for the radio stack. Should have it here. I need to design all of the buttons and then also carve it. And I want to try a white version with a 25-degree drill bit to engrave text. It'll be interesting to see. Yeah, so I just need to do the buttons and then and then the holders behind it. And I'm not sure if the holders will be carved or printed. So yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I agree. It looks really cool right now. Hopefully I can keep improving though. I really want it to be the coolest for at least a little bit. Let's see. My hair just gets funkier and funkier through the street. Hello, Eddie Adams. How are you? Where was I? Oh yeah. So design the ADF, work on the transponder, edit the interview with Isaac, and then film another video after editing, and then speed up my computer with all of the cool tricks you can use. What's my favorite airline? Not quite sure, honestly. Let's see. Where am I from? I'm from the USA. It's Air France. Actually, I haven't flown on them, but their reputation precedes them. That's something that you say that's fancy. Um, what is your favorite airline? Yeah, it could be Air France. I haven't flown on enough different airlines to basically like choose, but yes. Yeah. Hello, Buster. Hello. Um, KLM. I also like KLM. Their livery is super awesome. I like the blue on it. Let's see. And their logo is really cool. I like the crown. And I also love how they're flying how they fly 747s. Yeah. Wow. Transylvania. Oh, that I haven't seen this airline too much, but I wish I could share the screen. I keep. Yeah, I like their livery too. The T looks cool. It looks like a J that I would write. Oh, but yeah. So hopefully that's well. Orange Pride livery. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, you can tell I'm typing because it goes, and then it also makes super noise. Yeah, that's cool. It looks like the plane accidentally flew into a like a orange juice factory, and then the factory like exploded, but then they just told the plane to back up. Sorry. Let's see. It does look cool. I like it. I like it kind of has a gradient to it even in the center, and I like the gradient. It kind of like gets darker before lighter. And then the SAS, Scandinavian Air Service, maybe Scandinavian Airlines new livery. Let's see. Oh, that does look cool. Yeah, I like the chrome or the golden lettering. Or not golden, the silver is really, it looks very sleek. And then the stripe. feel like that's a common theme in airlines. Yeah. Oh, Scandinavian airline system. That makes sense. Okay. And it looks like that is about where it is. Yeah. So feel free to answer any questions either there or there or there or there or there. And so I'll be answering them. We have another like 20 minutes before an hour, which is kind of what I try to limit them to. Otherwise, I just talk forever and it just goes downhill from there. But yeah, so if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the chat. Right now, I will be sharing a little bit about Notion. So yeah, I think I mentioned this briefly. Yeah, it looks like I did. But for all of the video programs, I've been using Notion. So you just click for every video, you have a template, and it should have a new page. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it's a new page, and then you go through the checklist, and then so here's my editing checklist recently, and yeah. Oh, is it? Yeah, it probably is a little bit slow. The internet says it's doing all right, but yeah, maybe I jinxed it. Oh, it's super slow. For Notion, the URL. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like the URL for Notion is right here. So yeah. So that's a URL to Notion. If you'd like to start using it, I've done it a lot, and I even have a page that has all of my goals. Let's see. Yeah, I think right here. And then it just has them all into a fancy like line. So I have like year goals, month goals, weekly goals, 6 month, 3 month, and daily. Oh, we have a question here. What is my favorite TV and movie series? I'm gonna say Star Wars off the bat. Star Wars is super funny and fun, and it just has a lot of things that you can love it for. I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of action, a lot of like things you need to look out for. So it really takes a lot of energy, which is kind of fun. Oh wow. So yeah, that looks like it. So yeah. Oh, if you have any suggestions for anything to improve on, please leave it one of the places. So yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about because again, this was one of the weeks that a lot of it was in organization, prioritization, and then there's actually a fair amount of budgeting this week. So I didn't really get a lot done on the simulator itself in terms of things that I've done, but it's been pretty fun. Just a lot of troubleshooting, honestly, this week. So yeah. We'll see. My favorite movie is Sully and Top Gun. I love those. I haven't watched. Apparently, I haven't watched Top Gun until like a little year ago. So yeah, I'll definitely and I have Sully. So those are both great movies. Yes. Hi, your videos are truly amazing. Where in the US are you from? Cheers from Sweden. Uh, I'm not gonna give away my state, because from then you can be like, you can look at all the fancy houses, but not fancy houses, but like, my parents don't want me to, but I'm in the central USA. So yeah. Oh, and it looks like Swedish. Um, hello, I think. Um, I really need to learn my Swedish. I'm learning Norwegian, but not Swedish. Uh, and if I'm gonna learn a language like that, I might as well learn Swedish. But yeah. So yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. Again, in this central USA, so kind of the middle. Cheers from Sweden. Yeah. Cheers from the USA. Idag, I think, means today. Um, I don't know anymore. Oh, it's another one of these. Ja, als je in je eigen taal lopen lukken do ik dat ook. Oh no. These are, yes. I'm just gonna, let's see. I don't know, I can't speak fluently in any other language than English. And I can kind of get by in Spanish, but let's see what I can type. Yeah. Oh, I know, I have a language of my own. Ha! Those aren't real words, so you don't know what they mean. Ha! Except for actually, fantabulous is a real word. But oh, e-dog was, I probably said it wrong, but it was today. So that I got 1 out of about 100. Hey. Oh, det har man helt. That is big. I'll have to use Google Translate. Not gonna lie. Some streams I'll have that bookmarked to my like list of open tabs. So yeah, this has been almost a week. No, it's been almost an hour. But yeah, I'll be. Actually, I kind of am curious. What? Oh, this one says Captain Bob in it. Let's go over to Google Translate. Aw, that's nice. Thank you. Ik vind Captain Bob. We'll see. Okay, I'm building a 737 and I used your videos to help. I'm so glad they did help. That's really something that I like to show you, is all how you can do it and give you the tools to do so. So I'm super glad they helped, and I really hope you go. I hope you go far on your simulator. When am I going to make my next tutorial? That's a really good question because for the last, let's see, yeah, for the last while I haven't really been posting videos, and I really haven't been posting videos, but I've been making videos and doing a lot of designing. Let me see. Actually, I'm curious when the last video was. Yeah, I think it was the Hobbs meter. That was a while ago, and that was kind of a quicker video. It wasn't. But yeah, March 20th. Okay, it's been more than a month. I think that has been almost a record. No, I went like. Yeah, I think that is a record. Wow. So that's been more than a year. I will make my next. I'm finished with my next tutorial. Actually, it is going to be on the VORs that I've been talking so much about in the last part of the live streams. And so, yeah, the next tutorial is going to be on Monday, and it's going to be super awesome. Look out for that. I just need to finalize a few things and then post it. It's actually as a draft on here, so it's like super close to being posted. So look out for that. Let's see. Oh yeah, and if you'd like to join Isaac's, yeah, make sure to join Isaac's Discord because it's super cool. He does a lot of things. He does a lot of updates on his simulator. They're very well presented and very cool. It's a great community. Also join the one in the description below if you'd like to do that. So yeah. Oh, we have another question here. Oh, we have like 3. In the Cessna throttle video, you put a link for Arduino to connect to Windows. Would that work with any type of potentiometer? Let's see. It should work with most potentiometers, actually. I'm not quite sure it will. I used 10K. Those are the only ones I've experimented with so far. It's possible that they'll work with other potentiometers, but I haven't done any research on that or math. It's possible they would work with other ones. I'm gonna say stick to 10K because that seemed to be the best ones that worked. And then you can use twist potentiometers or slide potentiometers. So you can feel free to use either of those. I should join the GeoFS group server. They do really cool group flights and events on GeoFS. I will really have to do that. I've been flying GeoFS a little bit recently, and it's a fun flight simulator. It's a lot more simple than just like let's see. If I'm making a yoke, can I use that program? Yes, you can definitely use any yoke with the program for the Arduino potentiometers. Actually, you have a different view now. Aren't you excited? So right here for my yoke, there's 2 axes, the roll, and then the pitch. And these are both being used with the joystick sketch right here. And then, yeah, they're connected to wires through here. And yeah, so you could use these with rudders or yoke. Keep in mind you'll have to calibrate them slightly different. Okay. Oh, it says it was unstable. I assume that's the internet connection, but also the webcam was unstable. So we've got dual instability. Okay. I use magnets that read the angle. What would that be for? That sounds like a super cool idea. I'll have to use that. You use a yoke system. Oh yes. Yeah, I'll show you how to build this yoke in the future, I just haven't done all of the designing yet, and I really want to have it work and not send a bunch of people doing stuff that doesn't really work. So yeah. So yes, you can use the Arduino Leonardo sketch with uh, with a yoke or rudder pedals. The only thing would be make sure it's an Arduino Leonardo or compatible Arduino, and Arduino Uno and Mega are not compatible, which are some of the two most popular ones. So yeah, let me check here real quick. Oh yeah, make sure to join both of the Discords. You can scroll up and find Isaac's. You can also click on his channel, and you can also look at the one in the description below. So yeah, and please leave your last questions and comments here, like type super fast, I guess. I will be heading out in like 4 minutes. Yeah, that sounds about reasonable. So yeah, I hope you all, hopefully that answers questions and everything. I need to translate all of this. I don't know what it means. That's pretty fun. I use magnets that read the angle. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I think one of the like calibrators. That's really cool. Yeah, you might. That's cool. I'll have to ask. Um. Okay. Oh, this is an excellent question. The first time you used MobiFlight, did you have a hard time understanding things, or are you having a hard time like me? That is a very good question. MobiFlight is a program that takes a lot of learning, not only on the configuration side, but also the electronics side. You have to know a lot of configuration tips and tricks, more or less, of how to configure all of the instruments. You have to have a basic fundamental of Arduino, and you also have to know how to use the electronics. So of course it will take a lot of time and mastery, or not mastery, but at least like it'll take a lot of learning, but it definitely does pay off. It will get easier, but it does take a lot of trying and learning. A great resource for learning about everything there is the MobiFlight forum. Just look up MobiFlight, and then let's see. Yeah, it should be over here. And then just click the forum. It's on the link here. Yeah, up here by the forum. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so the community forum is a huge resource that's helped me a lot. There's a lot of, you can even use the search function in, yeah, in MobiFlight, and then search like stepper motor. And there's been so many questions on this forum that a lot of the questions have answers to them. Like for this one, for just the word stepper motor, there is 712 answers. So you could just like go back to search and say like let's say landing light. So yeah, go onto the forum, and then there's someone that says, "Oh, I can't get a landing light to come on," and then you will over here. It'll say all of the stuff that helps other people, and you can use that to help yourself. So yeah. Thank you, Edson Diaz. That's very nice. You definitely should make a video in French to explain the app. It's a very good idea to get everything to work, and it'd be a very good community contribution. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Definitely do it. I'm sure it'll be awesome. Where's it? We'll see. Once you learn MobiFlight, anything is possible. That's quite true. A lot of times, or anything is possible with your simulator if there's a desire and you know how to do it, then you can do it. So yeah. Oh, hello, Rukin the Aviator. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. See. Yeah, so there's so much you can do with MobiFlight, obviously. For now, I'm going to sign off. Or not sign off. I'm going to end the live stream. I tried to like stay in the chat after to answer any questions, but it automatically kicks you out, which is unfortunate. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to join the Discord in the server below. I've said that quite a few times, but it's true. There are a ton of people that are nice, and yeah, I'm sure they can answer your questions, or at least lead you in the right direction. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. And I'll also probably be, and I think as the normal, I'll be in the, yeah, I'll be in the Discord channel, and yeah. Yeah, definitely. Thank you for all your kind words, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.